Ladies and gentlemen, this is an update on the migrant caravan. You're not going to believe this. These migrants haven't even reached the US Mexican border yet, and they've already started a class action suit against Trump and his administration for violating their constitutional rights for asylum. Yes, you heard me. They are not even on US soil, and they've already filed a class action lawsuit. This came out November 2nd, 2018. Migrants in Caravan sue Trump and his administration alleging abuse of constitutional rights. 6 Hondurans, migrants walking in a caravan to seek asylum at the US Mexican border, filed a class action lawsuit against Trump, Jeff Sessions, and other key figures, arguing the administration's immigration proposals are shockingly unconstitutional. The civil suit, filed Thursday in U.S. District Court in Washington, D.C., claims Trump continues to abuse the law, including constitutional rights to deter Central Americans from exercising their lawful right to seek asylum in the United States. The migrants' attorney, John Shorman, argues that some of Trump's policy proposals violate the Due Process Clause of the Fifth Amendment, which hold that no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. Even undocumented immigrants have due process rights under U.S. law, though that can vary depending on the legal precedent being applied, PBS reported. 6 Honduran nationals and their children are asking the federal court to declare a number of Trump's recent policy proposals to be in violation of the supreme law of the land. To end this case and controversy, Homeland Security, Kirsten Nielsen, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, Customs and Border Patrol, and Citizenship and Immigration Services are also included as defendants in the lawsuit. Ahead of the midterm election, Trump has ratchet up, which he did, because every day he's out there campaigning and talking about this issue. Both his rhetoric and policy proposals are immigration issues, zeroing in on the caravans. Trump has repeatedly described the groups as an invasion, and on Wednesday said he might deploy up to 15,000 military personnel to the border to keep the migrants out. Shorman said in a court filing that the plaintiffs are seeking asylum, and Trump simply cannot stop them from legally doing so by using military or someone or anyone. And I do agree with that, but Trump don't give a damn about no constitution and laws. They don't want these people here. And yeah, I do believe when they get to that border, they're not going to be able to cross over as easy as they think. Nobody's going to put 15,000 troops there and they're going to just mosey on by into the country. I don't believe that. I don't believe this country would spend that kind of money to send army personnel, and those folks are just going to casually walk over the border and keep going. I don't believe that. Okay. Let me get back to this. The lawyer did not immediately respond to CNBC's request for an interview. Trump has also floated the possibility of an executive order to end the longstanding policy of birthright citizenship for people born to non-citizens within the U.S. an action many legal experts say would violate the Constitution. On Thursday, the president said he planned to block arrivals from making asylum claims outside of designated ports of entry. In spite of current asylum law, the fact that innocent children are involved matters none to Trump, Shorman said. The lawsuit arrives with less than a week before the midterms, even as the caravan remains weeks away from America's southern border. Trump has long railed against so-called catch and release policies at the border, which he says allows immigrants seeking asylum to be released into the U.S., pending a court date that many subsequently never showed up for. We're going to no longer release. We're going to catch. We're not going to release. They're going to stay with us until the deportation hearing or the asylum hearing takes place. So we're not releasing them into the community, Trump told reporters at the White House on Thursday. And sometimes those hearings can take up to a year. I mean, they don't make it into court right away. It can take a year or even longer. The president claimed his administration is putting up massive city tents to hold them, adding later that usually when they go to court, they're deported. It just seems that most of the people are deported once they go. Shorman argues in the filing that Trump's policy of keeping all persons detained until they must leave the country necessarily violates due process rights. The lawyer further claims that the policy of erecting tent cities to hold migrants violates an existing legal agreement requiring that immigrant children must be held in facilities that provide access to toilets, portable water, adequate temperature control, and ventilation, among other stipulations. The Justice Department declined to comment, and the White House did not respond to a request for comment. So there you go. These illegals, before they even reach the border, have filed a class action lawsuit. So we shall see what happens. This just gets more interesting by the day. But they still got a ways to go before they reach the border. And remember, there is a second caravan right behind them. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, family.